Hi guys. Alrighty, I've got some clear packaging here. This was from 2 presents that the grandkitties got at Christmas. Sorry, this is probably really glary on camera, but yeah, I can't help that. Anyway, these bits of plastic, they're really thick. Like they feel thicker than your usual you know, toy packaging. But I saved them and I thought I would use them. Now, since they've been sitting here for Christmas, that's already over 2 months, I thought I'm just going to quickly use them up today and get them off my desk. Now, the quickest way for me to get rid of these is just to make some clear tags, and I haven't made any in, gee, maybe 5 years. But you may have seen these on my channel many years ago. I'll put the link to that video down below if you want to see it. But I just made some clear packaging feather tags. So just bird feathers. These are real bird feathers, just packaged between 2 bits of plastic and sewn around. So I've got a little collection here. When I go for walks, we've got a lot of bushland around us, or even in our backyard. If there's a nice, interesting feather, I always collect it. Now, these have already been disinfected. When I find them, I just give them a spray with like Glen 20. I don't know if you have that overseas. It's just a disinfectant spray, like an aerosol spray. So I'll give it a spritz with that, and I usually just snip the very tip of the feather off. That's the bit that's attached to the bird. May not be enough, but anyway, I know a lot of people have issues with using bird feathers. So if you're one, this may not be a project for you. But I love bird feathers and I always pick them up. You know, I'm quite blind, so cutting this sort of stuff is always an issue for me, because when I sit it down, like, I absolutely just cannot see the edge of this. You should see me sewing it, because I like to sew it. It's yeah, bit of a challenge. So I'm not gonna let you watch me sew it, because that would be so painful for you. But actually, I think me cutting this up is going to be painful for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut this up into some sizes for tags, and then I will come back and I'll show you how I put them together ready for sewing. Okay, so I found the packaging easier to initially cut with scissors, because, you know, it's all folded. And at first I was using a quilter's ruler and my cutting knife, but because I'm so blind, that was really hard, because I just can't see the edge of the plastic. Now, you may find it easier to cut that way. Do whatever's easiest for you. In the end, I found the easiest way to cut it was just on this little mini guillotine. And this plastic is quite thick, thicker than the usual packaging plastic, but it cut quite easy on the guillotine. So I also found, for me, it's also easier. I can see the edges on a white background. I can't see it on the green background. So I don't know how well you can see that on camera. I've just prepared a few little pieces. Now I've got lots more to cut up, but I was just going to give you a quick idea on how to sew them. I can't remember the first time if I used these or not, or I may have used bulldog clips or something, but do it however you find easiest. Now, these are quite sharp and pokey, so Once I've sewn them, I'll just slightly round the corners, just so that it's not so, you know, pokey and stabbing me. Okay. Now, all I'm going to do is just, all right, I did something really dumb. I just put moisturizer on my hands because they are so dry. And now I'm smudging my plastic. Okay, that's okay. I'll clean them before I sew them. Okay, so all I did, or all I do, just sandwich it between your two bits of plastic. Put some little clips. Oh, that's too far up. Come down a little. Okay, I'm all left thumbs. This little feather's really cute. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's got a tinge of blue down that side. So cute. Okay, and then when I sew it, I'm just going to use a straight stitch. And I just start at the top and just sew straight around. And as I approach the clip, I just take it off. Because once you get started, it doesn't really move. But just to keep it in place, I find the little clips are a good way just to hold it while you start sewing. Look at this one. This is green. I think you can see that one on camera. Now, I know some people don't have a sewing machine, so I'm just going to give you another idea in a minute of what you could maybe use. I have seen someone, I don't know if it was Kirsten at Penny Rose Journals. She made something with clear plastic. I don't think it was bird feathers. I can't recall. But I think she put washi tape down the side. It may not have been her. I can't remember. But I saw somebody put washi tape down the side. Yeah, I can't recall who, sorry, so I can't link a video. It may have been Kirsten. So I'll put the link to her channel down below anyway. If you want to have a browse through her channel, you may find clear pockets on there. So I love these because you can see both sides. You can make them tag shape if you want. I'll round them, like I said, because they're pokey. You can, you know, punch a hole in them, put some scrap threads or fabric through. I think what would look really nice is if punch a little hole in the corner, put an eyelet with a little bit of chain or a jump ring and a charm hanging off. Okay. Look at this cute one. Brown with a yellow spot. There is a tinge of green on this side. I don't know if you can see it. I think these are from Rainbow Lorikeets, maybe. Gorgeous birds, but so noisy. Oh my gosh. And they're little bullies. They look so cute and colourful, and you think they're so sweet. But those Rainbow Lorikeets, absolute bullies. They'll even try and take on my crows, which is funny because they're so short and stumpy. And my crows, well, I call them crows, but they're ravens. They're huge. I've had the same raven family coming to my house for years, and the mum, she's just huge and beautiful. but they'll take her on. They'll try and take food from her or keep her away from food. Look at this blue one. Really beautiful. I'm not sure what bird this belongs to, but we get a lot of birds in our yard. But I don't recall one with blue feathers. Oh, sometimes we get the tiny little blue jays. Not often though. Are they jays? I don't know. They could be. No, actually I think they're little fairy wrens. They're quite tame. They'll fly up quite close to you and on the windowsill and look in. Okay. Okay, so you get the idea. Look at this one. Brown, so beautiful. I hope I'm on camera. I had to, yeah, like I said, I had to move my mat. This one's gorgeous. I've got quite a few brown feathers. I'm not sure what bird this belongs to. Look at this one. Anyway, if you don't like bird feathers, you can put some like leaves or whatever. I've put coins in between plastic before. Just because, you know, this plastic in Sydney where I live, it's not recyclable. Well, it is recyclable, but we can't put it in our council recycle bins, which is really quite annoying. I mean, everything is technically recyclable. Oops. This one's got a thick little tail on him. Yeah, so this plastic or any packaging plastic, I like to try and find a use for it if I can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sew these now. And I might put some fabric toppers on some of them or some thread or something. I don't know yet. I think this guy I'll have to muck around with more at the sewing machine because it wants to move about. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sew around them, maybe put a bit of fabric on top or punch a hole and put some thread or lace through them, and I'll come back and show you the finished tags. Okay, so I finished sewing those and I'll give you a quick look how they turned out. Now I'll show you one by one closer because when I put them all there, they're so glary. It's probably blinding you. Okay, so that's that one. So same back and front. I've just put some green and yellow fabric on this one. This is my favorite. This one's huge. It's like a giant bookmark. And this one I've put some coffee dyed tulle on the top. I love this one. This one will go in a big grungy nature journal. It's another little brown one. Another rainbow lorikeet. They're simple, bit scrappy, but I think they're really cute. This one I put some fabric between the two bits of plastic and just sewed a little tab on top. I don't know if you can tell, this feather has a bit of tinge of blue in it. Then when I put some green and brown fabric on top. Oh, this one's super cute. It was all white. I've just put some white curtain lace on top. And this one's got blue, green, grey. It's really pretty. As you can see, my sewing is a bit wonky because I just can't see the edge when I sew it on the sewing machine. This one I've put some coffee-dyed tulle and a bit of this white, shiny, sparkly fabric. All little fabric scraps. And another green one. I've left the tail on this one. This little guy. And that's it. So, oh, it's going to blind you, isn't it? Turn the light off. Nope, doesn't help. Anyway, that's all of them. So I used up those 2 pieces of plastic from the Christmas gifts packaging. This is my favourite, and the white one. Anyway, just an idea, very simple. Like I said, you can, you know, put an eyelet and hang some charms and jazz them up. I don't know, put some little labels or something in them. Anyway, I've kept mine really simple because, yeah, I can't set eyelets, and I just find the plastic really hard to work with since I'm so blind. Actually, this plastic was really thick, so not too bad. I can see the edging a lot better for this one. But anyway, that's them. I've still got heaps of feathers left though. I've got a little tissue box that I collect them all, and I've still got heaps. So you'll find some more feather projects coming up in the coming weeks. I did say I'd show you a no sew one, but I might leave that for another video. Just another simple idea. Look, I just like simple projects, but this one, I think it's a great way to use up that scrap plastic that just goes in the bin to landfill because councils here just don't recycle it. And I think they're really nice for nature journals and stuff like that. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.